Hi guys. This is mostly for me. I don't know whether or not I'll ever edit this and put this online because it's going to be multiple parts. I'm gonna be dyeing my hair blue. I'm not going to be dyeing my whole hair blue. The plan is I'm going to do just the bottom bit so that if it looks awful and I get incredibly paranoid about it, then most of the top part of my hair will be blue and it'll be kind of like a hint underneath. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. So I've got semi-permanent blue. I specifically went with blue. I wanted to do something fun and crazy with my hair, and I haven't really done anything with my hair for a long time. I dyed my hair kind of carroty ginger when I was about 15. There was kind of like a semi-Christmas bet-off that I had with some of my friends in dorm when I was in uni, and I did wash in wash out, which was kind of half pink, half ginger. It was a bad look. It was a bad look. And then I dyed my hair like properly auburn red when I was like 21. And then since that, the only thing I've done with my hair that's been at all exciting was I worked out 2 years, 2 months ago. I cut off all my hair for charity. So this is 2 years and 2 months of hair growth from my hair when it was up here. So I've grown quite a lot in 2 years. And I just kind of want to do something fun because I really haven't done anything other than let it grow. I've been conditioning it differently over the last couple of months. So this is actually, I haven't washed it for 2 days. This is 2 days worth of natural grease. And it doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't look greasy. And what I've got it down to at the moment is I'm washing it every 5 days. I was washing it every other day. Like, that's probably why my hair is so much in better condition than it used to be. I'm sorry, the web camera is not great condition, but I want to be able to just work with it. So this is 2 days since washing. This is day 3. It's got a little bit of grease on it, which I've been told helps protect your hair if you are dyeing it. I'm not bleaching, but there we go. So I wanted to go with blue for several reasons. As I've only ever gone red before, I wanted to get away from the red tone, so doing something like pink or purpley would end up in the red zone, unless I went with like kind of an ash purple, which I don't think grey would work very well as a contrast with my hair. So I thought green is a no-go, so the only real answer left was blue. So that's why I went with blue. It's got the colour itself, and then it's got 2 conditioning packets and obviously gloves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it's recommended. I've been watching a lot of like fail videos and a lot of like reaction videos and a lot of like success hair colouring videos for some advice. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the classic quartering. Already my parting's naturally pretty down the middle because I've got my forehead mold. So plan is to go do the quarter dividing. So that's about what I want. Obviously I will do this with a comb. So I'm going to pin this up out of the way, and then this will be what I actually dye down here. And that way I've always got this to cover it up if I'm feeling a bit self-conscious later. What I'm probably going to do is, it says on the guidance, if you are going to be doing highlights or sections, to foil it. I don't think I have the skills to do that on myself. I'm not going to do this with any help. I'm going to be doing it on my own. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some cling film. Once I've pinned up the hair that I will not be dyeing, I will cling film that off. And then I'll just get in with my hands on the bottom and properly make sure that it's as lathered as possible. And because I'm using it on less of my hair, even though my hair is quite long, hopefully the dye that I have will be sufficient to cover the hair that I'm dyeing if I'm only dyeing half my head. So that's the plan. Yeah, I don't expect it to be like amazingly coloured. Obviously I am natural blonde, so it is like, this is virgin hair, you guys. This hair has never been touched by any sort of dye. This is 100% grown from when I cut off all my hair for charity. So it should hopefully take the colour quite well, but it is, like, I am natural blonde. This is my natural colour, and I'm sad to kind of lose it because it is really nice colour at the moment. It's really good condition, but I'm also like, I want to do something exciting and fun. So I've got a crappy towel on the carpet. You can't see it right now because it's in front of me, but I will move it behind me in a mo. It's the one my mum was like, I really want to get rid of the towel, please use that towel. So yeah, my plan is separate, segment, tie off the top section, wrap that in cling films just so because I'm aware I'm probably not that coordinated. I will also not be putting the hair dye on my hair in my bedroom. I will be moving to the bathroom because I have white walls. And that is not something to do with blue hair dye, even if you're being very careful. I think it says the timings on it is about up to... I can't remember. I did read it, and now I will reread it before I do anything. But it's like 20 minutes or more, depending on what colour you want. Given that my hair is definitely dark blonde, I'm not dark haired, but I'm definitely dark blonde, it'll end up with a very dark colour. So there's no point in really aiming for, this is one of those ones that if you leave it in for a small amount of time, it'll be like pastel. And if you leave it in for a long amount of time, it'll be dark. It's going to be dark. My hair is dark. It's going to be a dark blue. So no matter what, it's not going to be like a pastel colour because I'm not bleaching. I don't have the confidence nor the skill to bleach my hair as virgin hair. It's just not going to work. So yeah, that's the stench of it. So yeah, I will probably come back when I look like an idiot. Who knows? Right, so I've sectioned off the back, so we've got a divide down the middle, and then the bits that I'm not dyeing are up. The trouble with being an environmental household, we don't have cling film. You know, it's positive things to try and stop environmental badness, but we don't have cling film. We do have baking sheets. We don't even have any silver foil, so I can't even do the old silver foil thing. So I'm probably going to improvise. I might get like an old t-shirt or something just to wrap around this for now, just so I don't like my experience with the gloves, I haven't got them out of the packet yet, but usually the gloves are really difficult to kind of handle, and I probably will just like brush the top, which I don't want. So I kind of want to find some way of covering the top bit, so at least to begin with, top, bottom. So I've sectioned the back off. It's not the neatest, but I think it'll function. And then I'm going to find some way of covering the top bit, and it's really messy up there. I don't know how to do hair. What even is? I'm not really a fashiony person, but there we go. Like I like how, like, again, day 3 since washing, and today's due to be just a water wash, which is how I'm getting away with the top half. So the plan is obviously dye this, do all the process, then get in the shower, do the conditioning, but leave this up the whole way through. And this will get wet, but it won't be conditioned or washed. And that way we've got a day or two for the part that I'm dyeing to kind of balance out before I have to do the top bit. I don't know if that works. Okay, so I'm going to find something to cover up this part. I wish I had a shower cap or something. I don't. I maybe might do a plastic bag or something if I can find one in the house. But you know, I could maybe just find an old t-shirt. I might use this one and then just be in the bathroom without anything. Who knows? And I'm going to obviously try and Vaseline the back of my neck, because that's apparently a good trick for not getting dye on your skin. I might do my ears as well, but I need to get my earrings out. Ha ha ha! I'm never going to be a professional makeup person, because makeup, hair, beauty, I'm not a beautiful person. I'm not a makeup person. So let's just kind of make a mess out of myself, because you know what, I'm in isolation, I'm not going back to work for a little while. Let's get crazy in this. Whew. So I found a plastic bag which had some books in it, and I pinned it to my head using, I've got like one proper pin there and like a snap clip there, and then like at the back it's just a mess. It's got like a clip to kind of pin down the bag, and then I've got like one grip back there. I've also Vaseline my neck. It feels disgusting, but you know, that'll be a good thing in the long run. I've also Vaseline my ears, which feels disgusting. Right, so we've got Double and Double, and I'm going to have a quick refresh of the how-to. It says wash your hair with mild shampoo and towel dry. Put on an old t-shirt and place the towel over your shoulders to protect your clothes. put on the gloves provided, pierce the colour cream tube and remove the cap. So I'm not going to wash my hair. Everything that I've looked at online says don't wash your hair. It will just dilute everything. And as I said, my hair's slightly greasy as well. It's going to have a bit of Vaseline in it as well at this point. So overall, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I'm going to wash it anyway. I washed it 2 days ago. It's not dirty, so I don't think I need to wash it beforehand. I think the only reason why I would need to wash it beforehand with a light shampoo is because the only care that's being provided is conditioner. But I think I'll give it a go without. This could be a terrible idea. Follow the instructions, but I've specifically not washed my hair, so I could be slightly greasy for this, so let's keep that going. And also, I don't want to mess up my routine. Too late. Okay, so this is technically highlights, and it says I need applicator brush and protective gloves and a bowl. Ensure the brush and the bowl are non-metallic, all that jazz, and do the strips and all that lot. I'm going to treat it like a full head. First protect the forehead area and the ears with petroleum jelly, which I've done. Carefully squeeze the colour cream into the gloves and by hand apply the colour cream directly onto damp hair. Start at the back of your head and work towards the front. Ensure that you colour your fringe last. Spread the colour cream into your hair until evenly distributed. Make sure that it's evenly covered with the hair cream, particular attention to the roots and the hairline. Rinse gloves and keep them from rinsing your hair. And it's for 2 to 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom, do that, and I'll show you guys once I've applied. And it's going to be just me with my hands going all in there. It could be a horrible technique, but you know what? I'm not going to show it because I don't want to bring my brand new laptop into the bathroom. Okay, so I've applied. As you can probably tell by my ridiculously blue neck, I have no idea what I'm doing. It is a mess back there, but you know what? Skin will recover. It took quite a long time to apply. I think I got it mostly even, but it's probably going to be blotchy. There's a reason why I'm doing it underneath the blonde bit, so that if it's terrible and my roots are not done and it's all uneven and blotchy and horrible, so what? And I'm off work, so what? I'm covered in blue like that. This is from when my hair was dangling on me as I was doing the sides and the back of my neck, as you can see. One second, I'm going to turn around because I can't see. This is the problem. I didn't set up like any sort of dual mirror at all, so that was completely blind. That was just scrunching. And, well, not scrunching, like smoothing and like blobbing, completely blind. So it's in a little bun that I just kind of knotted up. It says it's a 15-minute timer, but what I am going to do is I'm going to set it for 10 minutes because it took quite a long time to apply, and then I also made sure I cleaned the sink properly. So hopefully I've got all of the stains. And the sink is not stained. There's nothing in the bathroom that's stained. I'm very glad, actually, in hindsight, I went to the bathroom with the blue floor because I could have used the other toilet, which does not have a blue floor. So I'm very glad I went to the place with the blue floor. That was a good idea on me. Yeah, so I'm going to have a blue neck for at least a couple of days, but you know what? I'm not going to actually wash my hair properly for a couple of days. And as I said, today is the wash out the blue, condition the blue, hot water just on the top. In fact, I'm going to leave it, I don't think I'll leave it in the bag, but I will take the bag off once I've got most of the blue out, but leave it up. It's just going to be wet up there. I don't want to mix too much of it until I'm a day or 2 or 3 out. So today is just a wet wash for the top part anyway, and then I'm going to do another wet wash tomorrow, and then what day is it today? Today is Thursday, so Saturday will be the first day I actually wash my hair properly with the full look. So there we go. I'm actually kind of nicely surprised. Oh my god, that is a lot on my neck. That's probably gunged on my neck. This is what you get for not setting up a dual setup. And point of wearing gloves when I just kind of blobbed in my fingers. Oh well, I'm going to be blue. I'm going to be a Smurf. I'm going to be a pretty Smurf. I hope I'm pretty Smurf and not like a crazy Smurf. I'm going to be blue. That's just the nature of the game. My skin will recover, as long as my skin recovers before my hair recovers, that's the main thing. And I do have some jelly back here. I don't know how much of it will actually help. Who knows? But yeah, the mission at hand is... Oh, the bun is coming out. Okay, one second, I'm going to put the towel around my neck. So, you know, if I have to wear a scarf around my neck for the next couple of days, so be it. So be it. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. this is the towel that Mum actively wanted to be ruined, so let's ruin it. Let's ruin it. There we go. Oh, so good. I'm actually kind of nice. I know that time has passed since I last dyed my hair. It's been, when was it? At least 7 years. Over 7 years, because I've been doing YouTube for 7 years, and I was starting to get horrible roots in my red hair. So it's been 8 years since I last dyed my hair. So I don't know how much of that is the last time I bought it. It was cheaper or not so good or whatever. I can remember last time I got it, I remember it stinking and kind of burning and being like, is this meant to be happening? So maybe I was allergic to it, who knew? But this feels fine. This feels fine. I've got it all in my hands, I've got it all on my neck. It feels fine in my hair, it feels fine on my head, and it smells nice. So whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Anyway, I'll probably come back for the wet reveal, I guess, when it's washed out, because that's the next stage. Bye for now. Hi guys, it's been 2 days since I dyed my hair. I dyed it on Thursday, today is Saturday, and can you tell? Not really. Not really, it's kind of a little bit bluish. I've only washed my hair once, so it's kind of crazy. I mean, it does show a little bit more in other lightings, but honestly it just kind of looks slightly green / dark blue. And I knew this was probably going to be the case because I've got virgin hair. If anyone doesn't know what that means, it just means undyed hair that hasn't been treated in any way. I didn't bleach, and it really does not show. It kind of shows in certain lights, and what I will do is I took pictures on the day as soon as it dried, so I'll put them up at some point in the video. But it's really not showing at all right now, which is a shame. And I'm really torn because I know that now that I've dyed it once, hopefully a second layer of colour will actually take a bit better, but I'm also like, I had this conversation on my Twitch channel today. I am so much torn between like the American terms, or the modern terms, extra and basic, and my terms, which is eccentric and a cream furniture. Like, I'm very much torn between those two dichotomies where like every once in a while I'm like, I want to wear all vintage clothes and I want to have crazy like decorations, and I want to be, oh, you can see it a little bit there, a little bit green, a little bit, it's meant to be bright blue but a little bit green, there we go. It's meant to be like what's a good shade of blue? I think it's meant to be like this sort of shade of blue, but it's kind of just ever so slightly green, and you can kind of see it when if I take some of the top bit that I didn't dye versus the bottom bit, you can kind of see a difference. But yeah, so I'm constantly torn between like crazy eccentric, like I wanna wear like I flippin' love. I've subscribed to a bunch of like retro or like vintage fashion peoples and people who do like Edwardian style clothes day to day, and I'm like, oh, I would love to be that. In fact, I am wearing like a slightly vintagey skirt today, because I watched The Mummy, the Rachel Weisz, The Mummy, with my sister the other day, and I was like, I want to wear vintage clothes again, and like I'm torn between that side of myself and the side that's like mum jeans and tunics and not wearing any colour more exciting than blue. Like I'm constantly torn between this, so I really like having my natural hair colour, but I also kind of just want to do something crazy, and I'm kind of disappointed by how minimal this is, to the point where I think if I went back to work right now no one would notice I dyed my hair. So I might need to go shopping this week, we'll see how things work out. So I kind of want to try getting, I've had some suggestions from Trisha's Discord by people who actually dye their hair regularly on what sort of hair dye might be better. But I don't know, like it was kind of so disappointing, which I kind of expected it to be disappointing anyway, but it's practically invisible, and I kind of wanted, at least if it was big and bad, then I could be like, I did it, but as it is, it's like, it's so well blended with my natural hair colour that you can't really see it at all. Like the pictures I will post or have posted, I don't know when I edit this, show it a little better, but actually honestly, like you cannot really see a difference at all. It is meant to be only the underside of my hair, and you just can't see it. It feels better lighting. It's the middle of the night right now. Well, it's not the middle of the night, it's like 10 o'clock. But like, you can't see anything. And I've only washed my hair once, and that was just to add more conditioner in, because it was very strange, because I think I talked about it. No, I didn't talk about it. Because I just dyed the bottom bit, I just conditioned the bottom bit, so the thing that really happened that was really odd was the bottom half of my hair felt different. It felt really like it felt straight and silky, and then the top half was just water washed. So it felt really different textures, so I washed my hair to try and even out the textures, and I used the actual hair dye conditioner on all of it. And that's, I think, just washed out more of the blue, which is, again, it's great that I can go back to life and no one's ever going to look at me, because it doesn't really show, except I've still got some blue on my neck, but at the same time, like, I kind of want to do something crazy, and that hasn't really succeeded. So feedback, welcome. If you guys do dye your hair regularly and have advice for virgin hair for home dyeing, just for a bit of fun, like, I don't want it to last forever. I don't want this to be like a 8 months of growing out my hair thing. I want this to be just something that's big and crazy and wacky that will last for a few weeks, and then I can wash it out, and I can just have some fun while I'm off work. And clearly this has pretty much gone within 2 days, and it is meant to be semi-permanent, but it's wash in, wash out, it would seem. Anyway, that's the results. To conclude, that's the results. But you know, my hair feels lovely. It feels absolutely gorgeous at the moment. It's all floofy and very well managed. The conditioner is lovely. What I should do is just buy like the dye boxes just for the conditioner, because the conditioner is lovely. But the actual dye has kind of been a bit of a anyway. I would love any feedback, if anyone who actually dyes their hair regularly, and if you guys want me to do a colour, I might, like, I would love to do it like a bright purple, and do like, is it ombre? Is that a thing? I think that's a thing, where you just do the tips. I might do like an ombre purple tips, but again, it comes down to, I've got to get the right thing that would react well with my hair. And I just want to do something big and crazy. I want it to be big and crazy, and actually, like, I remember when I dyed my hair like properly dark, and for at least the first 2 weeks, every time I passed the mirror I was like, whoa, who was that? That was me. Okay, that's crazy. So I kind of want that effect, but I don't know if I want to do the whole of my head. But I also kind of do. I don't know. This video is going to be epically long. Thank you for watching, and see you when I do. Bye.